when you have questions to this presentation, I will answer at the end of the presentation. So, first I will give you a little bit overview of the topics of my presentation. First I will start with the history of Airbus, then the small point with crisis, and then I'll tell you a little bit about innovations from Airbus Industries. Last but not least, I will give you a little overview of Airbus worldwide in works. Okay, start with history. 1965 is the one in Germany founded by a merger of the association from German aircraft manufacturers called Airbus. The manufacturers named ATG Siebelworks, Bölkow Ltd, VFW, HFB and Dornier Works. Simultan usually merged Messerschmitt, HFB and Bölkow to the NBB, and Fokker have also merged with Fokker VFW. So, the manufacturers were not willing fusionware excluded from the community. Airbus was creation, and when you say, no, I don't know what this fusion, I don't see the shit. Okay, the goal, the aim was to test this competitive passenger aircraft to Boeing and McDonnell Douglas, the world's greatest aircraft manufacturers. At the 18 December 1970, founded by the creation of Airbus Industries as GEA. It's economic interesting community, and company head office was in Toulouse-Blagnac. Founding father and first production from Airbus was Felix Kraft from 1970 until 1981. Nice to know, the first chairman of Airbus Industries was Franz Josef Strauss from 1970 until 1988. He died in 1988. 1971, another European manufacturer say, yes, I go to Airbus. This was Casa of Spain, and takes place the accession of the Spanish Casa. 1971, 28 October 1972, the biggest date for Airbus Industries. It was finally over, and the first Airbus launched on its maiden flight. When you see on the word list, you can see the unknown words for you. This took place on 28/10/1972, and the machine has called MSN002, and the registration was FWUAG. 1979, British Aerospace, a big manufacturer from the Great Britain, joined the consortium. At the 4th of June 1981, Airbus started the biggest concept for the firm. They start the single aisle program from A320, a competitive model for Boeing's 737. The first flight took place on 22 February 1987. Silent crash. Here, when you look here on the picture, you can see the first A320. In the June 1987, Airbus launched its wide-body program, A330, A340. The first flights of these aircraft were